Okay, we're here. Welcome to the weekly sip, guys.
You gotta get yourself an announcer voice, Dev. Be like, "Welcome to the Weekly Sip,
Oh my god.
starring yours truly, Fat Ass."
You know what? Okay, you know what? I think your mic's actually too low.
Is it too low? I don't. I'm
Well, that
not.
shirt's really low cut, and it's basically in your cleavage.
Well, that's
The mic
okay.
is living right down in between your giant melanous tits. Zontar is for $5. He's going Team Blue for his build, 126k, and A77. You're more than good enough for the games I play. Green has no CPUs, and red is giving up now, so why not? Oh, okay.
Is it better?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
What's up, everyone? How's it going? So yeah, there are still people who say that, like, oh yeah, by the way, that's right, the Team Blue CPUs right now, they're like falling apart, dude. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't, man. Girthy for $1. Thanks, man. Hey, Dev, I know that you're Canadian, but if you were an American, who would you be voting for? I don't know if I'd vote this time, dude. Trump's really bad. Kamala's really bad.
Okay. Also, I've discovered that everyone's apparently saying her name wrong.
Is it Kamala?
Yeah, it's like Kamala,
Yeah, but it sounds like camel. I don't want to be racist.
but you're not. She literally introduced herself that way. Kamala.
Listen. Things are the way that I initially pronounced them to be. That's the rule. Yeah.
Oh, so if you had pronounced my name wrong upon first meeting me, it would just be the mispronounced way that you get mad at other people for on my behalf?
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Yes, that's how it is. Also, guys, I'm eating a sandwich right now, too. Let me just kind of chow down here. Naomi can talk while I do it.
Oh, sure. Okay, while Dev's eating and can't talk through his full mouth,
Yeah.
full mouth because he actually has manners, I'll tell you all the secrets.
Mm-hmm.
So you
What
just have to
fuck you,
ask
sir?
him.
Well, hold on. You had breakfast. You didn't make me any.
You were
So-
sleeping. I got up.
Just
At
wake
like,
me up,
I got
goddammit.
up at like 6:30. I assumed you wanted to sleep more.
No, man. You could just make me breakfast. It would have been fine.
Yeah.
Lives in Dev's walls. $2. Hi, Naomi.
Correct. That is the only way to pronounce my name. Naomi. Gorsh.
Yeah, listen. I go Team Red for CPU and Team Green for GPU. I've consistently done that for a long time. Never steered me wrong.
Oh, Dev, do you want to describe slightly more with your very full mouthful of sandwich
No, I
about
won't.
why you think Harris is a bad candidate?
The price control is like a fucking kill shot in her policies. Is like and also the fact that she's flip flopped on so many things. She's like just blatantly lied. Like she said in between 3 days of each other. It's not like some big years long change of ideas. She's gone from we're not taking your guns to we're banning certain guns. Like
Aw.
in between 3 days of each other. It's like, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Secrets, what room do you peg Devin the most? Bedroom. Is it the same room he puts his diapers on in? No. Do you enjoy the trend of apparently you wearing a diaper?
No. Have you caught up on sleep, Dev? Yeah, I'm good. Terrace, that's all settled. I had another sleepless night a couple days ago, but for the most part, I'm good.
Well, you slept more than you're like literally up for more than 24 hours
Yeah.
a day.
I went
So-
I went to bed at like 5 a.m. and then I woke up at like 8 or 9 and I was like,
Yeah.
ugh. But then
Yeah.
after that I was
But
fine.
that's better. What's that? Is that 4? I can't count. I'm too tired.
Hold on, I'll read this in a minute.
Okay, why are you eating a sandwich right now? You knew we were doing
Because you
this.
didn't bring me breakfast, woman.
Yeah,
It's your fault.
is it?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't aware that I was supposed to be responsible for your breakfast when I was up like 2 hours before you were.
I'm never making dinner for you when you come home from work ever again. Fuck you. That's how it's gonna be. Yeah. Put up.
Okay.
So, $1 from Girthy. Thanks, man. Hasn't been confirmed, Deb, but there are images of social media posts from the Georgia shooter. Was there a Georgia shooter now? I don't fucking know. Georgia shooter that he might have been trans or at least concerned about how trans people are being treated at his school. I'm sure more information will come out in the following weeks. Make sure to send me that information, dude. Toss it along.
Cringe. Correct.
Ban that guy.
Which guy?
No, the guy who said, I remember when Dev got halfway decent viewers on his stream. It's like, well, what the fuck are you doing here then? Fuck off. You're someone who I don't want watching me. Piss off.
Trying to give you views?
Yeah, fuck him.
Okay.
I don't want his view.
Okay. You really gotta stop saying fuck them, because then I assume you're trying to, like, fuck all of your fans more than you already are.
Yeah.
So, Yomi's correct as usual, I know. I am never wrong about anything ever. TM.
Oh, there's 2 bits. There's 2 bits from Starcade. 2 bits, that's 2 cents. Thanks, man. And then $2. I bought stuff to spike his drink. Thanks, Lives and Does Wells. Thank you. Nah, man. There's like, I know the channel's mostly recovered from all the nonsense from like a month or 2 ago, because subs are back in the green, views are back to where they were, money's back to where it was. The only thing that hasn't recovered are live viewers for the weekly sip. The weekly sip used to hover around 500. Now I get between, now I'm at 100, which is quite low. And usually, and I used to get like last week it was like 300. And before that it was like 300. So like the weekly sip, like basically my live viewers, that is the one place where it has not recovered. But the actual like video views, completely fine.
Is it because you actually sound like a very intelligent person with a script in front of your face? Rather than just like your off the cuff banter?
Who knows, man? Well,
which no one's allowed to get mad at me about, because he said that about himself many times.
10 a.m. on a Sunday is normal for this show. It's usually I'm supposed to be doing this. This is supposed to be like a Sunday morning show. That's what this is.
Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like, I feel like it should be just an all-nighter between 12 a.m. on a Sunday to 12 p.m. on a Sunday.
All those people who got mad at you for talking about the guy who died in the Trump shooting immediately made jokes about Susan Wojcicki's death. Did they? I didn't see that. I'm not surprised, but did they?
Susan Wojcicki?
CEO of YouTube.
Ah. Well, did she die of natural causes, or was she murdered?
Cancer.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Cancer got her.
Like, that's still hypocritical, but you can also...
Hey, Stug.
To play devil's advocate, you can also be like, well, you shouldn't make fun of a person who was literally, like, just murdered. You know?
I didn't, though.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't care about your actual opinions.
Fuck it.
Yeah, your true fans are going to church.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is church, you fucks. Right here.
This is church. Oh, good God.
Jasso Havens, $5. The woes of being American. Kamala is awful. I don't hate Trumbo. He's an idiot. I feel bad for Kennedy because nobody takes him seriously. He shouldn't be taken seriously, dude. He has fucking brainworms. Okay. I'm nearly done eating, and then we'll get with the program.
You could have chosen something like quicker to eat than a sandwich.
No, that's fine.
Like, we have granola bars and apples.
Hang on, Susan died. This is news to me. Also, couldn't you make the argument that both things are wrong and sad? Well, yeah, of course.
Well, no, you are, but like it's like if you thought about it for a tiny little bit, I feel like most people like just instinctively would feel worse about someone making fun of a just murdered person than someone who died from like a disease. I'm gonna call cancer a disease here because it's simpler. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm always tired, but I am especially tired because my brain doesn't work. Because I also have brain worms.
Are you feeling better? Yes, I am. I'm feeling pretty cool.
Church of Dev. Would it just
Hold on, I'm almost done chomping.
Stop talking with your mouth full then. Please stop. Nobody enjoys this ASMR. Stop.
You know what? You know what?
Stop.
Okay. The sandwich is complete. Breakfast is done. Got my coffee here. How's everyone doing? What's going on, guys?
Everyone's in church, as we already discussed.
Yeah.
And I assume chillaxing because it's Sunday. Unless you work, like me. Okay, listen.
The
Eating...
stream broke after Naomi said stop.
Listen, guys. Eating slow is better for your health and diet.
Is it really?
Yes. because it takes more time to like it lets you like actually digest the food and figure out that you're more full rather than just shoveling it all down in 0.2 seconds.
Shovel it in. Shovel it in.
Shovel it in.
Wait, there's $2 billion to Quebec for crappy Starlink? What the fuck? Is that a real thing? $2 billion to Quebec for Starlink?
Your mom is better for my health. My mom isn't better for anyone's health, guys. She won't let you get vaccines.
Oh, Ottawa,
I
Quebec.
won't let you go to the doctor.
Quebec's gonna build satellites for better internet in remote areas. Yeah, just get Starlink, dude.
Oh.
Now Trudeau's we're gonna be like, oh, we have to, no, we gotta do our own.
Morning, Eternal.
Morning.
Oh, you're on vacation? I'm jealous. Jealous.
You also didn't say vacation, right? You're on Oh my god, man.
I told you I have brainworms.
It's me, Neapolitan. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not hi there, Neapolitan. I'm not giving you mod status till you make not Junior Janny in Discord. Once you guys get promoted, I'll give you mod everywhere else.
Yep.
Alright, Triple M.
My mom has notified me that church services have gotten longer to accompany more people and to speak more about faith in trying times.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, that sucks.
Hey, Katie.
Now that church is taking even longer. It's like, well, fuck.
Well, wait, guys. For those of you who actually like sometimes go to church.
Dev Discipline Naomi, done.
Ow.
Disciplined.
Unnecessary. How long does a sermon like usually take?
Is it like an hour?
I don't know. I've never been to a church on a Sunday. I think I went to a church for a funeral when I was a kid, and I kept sneaking out to eat Oreos. So
my dad didn't give a shit, even though his parents made him go to like church every week because they were Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was Protestant, and she didn't really care. But she at one point she got it in her head. My mom's so fucking stupid sometimes. She got it in her head.
Jesus, Dad.
It's true. She got it in her head that like my kids aren't having any religious education. We got to start going to church. And I'm like, and I would have been like 7 or something. And even I was like, I know neither of you believe in God. Why are you doing this to me? Why am I wasting like my fucking Sunday morning? Your weekends are already short enough as a kid. Why are you wasting my Sunday fucking morning in this garbage? I want to play video games. I want to play. And then my mom was like, no, you have to go to church. And I was like, oh, fuck you. So like we go. And like it was the dumbest fucking thing, and like I fucking hated it, and my sister hated it.
Oh wait,
and
I'm
not done.
Okay.
And after like a summer of that, by the end of the summer, my mom stopped doing it, and then I was just like, eventually I asked her like, well, how come you're not doing this anymore? And she's like, well, because you kids didn't like it. And I was like, I told you that before. You think I was gonna start?
Wait, did you have to go to that like after church like group thing that Dave sometimes talks about?
No, I did that for fun later when I was older.
For fun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
And I just like fucked with it.
Okay.
That was a different church.
Also, thank you to everyone who was actually answering my question. I am reading them. Dev's just talking.
Yeah, $1 from Girthy, who says, Naomi, Dev, maybe you should slow down. It would be better for your health. I love you, and I want you to be healthy for a long time. Dev says, shut up, woman. Shovel it in. Shovel it down my gullet. Based. Shut up, woman.
Use the shovel to shovel the shit.
Yeah.
Dig your way out of the shit.
And $1 from Starcade. The parental insistence on going to church serves as a basis for all anti-religious sentiment from us millennials.
I feel like that's, yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Like, in the 90s, when you had, like, rented video games with, like, only a finite amount of time on them, and you had to go to church, it's like, dude, I paid for this shit.
Well, no, your parents paid for this shit, Dev. You didn't have a job.
I had an allowance.
It's still your parents' money.
Yeah, but I worked for it. I earned it. It's my money now.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you really?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
I like clean my room. I take out the garbage every week. Like.
So basic necessity things that you have to do around
Yeah,
the house.
as an adult, but as a kid, you get paid allowance for it.
Nah.
That's how it is.
Nah, I never got an allowance, so.
Yep. Sucks to be you.
I still had to do things though, because they're basic household necessities, Devin.
$2 from Lives and Dev's Walls. It's dependent entirely on the preacher. Yeah, but here's the thing. Okay, for kids, I don't know how it is for you guys, but for kids, you'd like hang around for a bit of the service and like you just daydream because it fucking sucked. And then like the kids, maybe like halfway through the service, they'd go do Sunday school like in the back, and they would like fill out worksheets and like talk with like whoever this fucking lady or whatever, and then like the rest of the adults would just like sing hymns in the front. And I recall just being in the back and being like, I fucking hate this dude. I want to go home and play video games.
I feel like I would have done well. I've never actually like been to a church service, but I feel like I would have done well at one of those ones where you're like singing the whole freaking service.
Mm-hmm.
I would have done well.
Festival for $5. It's me, Dev Rusta Zero. Wish me luck. I am learning how to stream. Well, good. Actually, no. Don't. No good luck for you. I want you to crash and fail so you come back and continue being a viewer of me.
Can they be a viewer of you and also stream?
Not we're streaming at the same time.
Ah!
Good luck, dude. Stug, $5. I'm going to the gym, but I'll be listening. Naomi, yell at chat for Dev. He needs to give his vocal cords a break. What do you mean?
Well, we always complain about your throat hurting.
Less so than used to. I think I'm getting better at it. I don't know.
That's good. You should gotta drink more honey.
Also, Stug, just honey, not your honey tea,
Yes.
just honey.
Just honey.
Stug, where are the other where are the other like Adam and Citroids? Like where's J-Mac and where's Sammy? Haven't seen those guys in like fucking months. Feels bad, man.
Right, Nathaniel? People getting allowances, not being a myth? Wild.
$5.
That's how you know someone was middle class. I'm looking at the camera that you can't see.
Yeah. The camera's not on right now. I can turn it on if you want.
No.
Wait, oh.
Stop.
Naomi, consider what you're currently wearing. Should I turn the camera on?
No. Me in my lazy clothes, you fuck.
Titanium, yeah, basically, no, it's not that someone died or something. It's that Naomi goes to work in about an hour and a half. So it's like, we got to do it. It's like, okay, yeah, fine, we'll do it.
Yeah, because Dev wanted me to be a part of it this time for some unknown reason. Ow.
I like you being a part of it whenever you're here. Just usually you're not here.
I'm not naked. I'm in lazy clothes, you fucks.
Can't even time to get naked.
No.
Fuck. Oh. So someone asked earlier, are we going to be playing games after this stream? No, we are not.
Well, you could just solo stream something like.
No, because I'm going to work on the next video, man.
Or not Hollow
I'm
Knight.
going to work on the
Anything other
next
than Hollow
video.
Knight.
You know what? I guess that's you know what? You deserve so many slaps. You've been so mouthy today, even before the stream turned on. And especially yesterday. You've been a mouthoid.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to,
Have mouth, must scream. Ah.
Did you see Sitch and Ricada talk about the electors? No, but I've seen Ricada talk about the electors before, and he just sounds retarded.
He was
Also,
in a furry suit.
is Ricada out of jail? I'm too sick, can't go to mass. Rip.
Womp.
Thanks for the dono, kiddos.
Get better, kiddos. Sip.
Listen,
Okay.
coffee's good.
So
I'm enjoying.
should we?
Mauser for slapping? Yes. Now you understand.
Now. Now. Should we get
By the way,
started?
how is your stomach doing, by the way?
That's fine. It is.
Okay.
But it is.
No, okay.
Stop staring at me strangely, you
Nope.
fucking
There's no weird
weirdo. You
stairs here.
pervert stalker.
Since okay, no, I just get it. Your stomach's fine now. Yeah. Okay.
Also, why are you bringing this up on stream?
I just asked how your stomach was.
Yeah,
Because you had a sick stomach like an hour ago.
yeah, now it's doing better. So fuck off.
Okay.
Read your fucking super chat, you fucking...
NDP seat and Liberal seat are up for tomorrow's by-election. Awesome. Hey, Dranzer, what's up?
Hey ho. Okay, either fucking... Stop.
Stop what?
Jesus. God. Did you take your fucking meth this morning?
Nope.
Well, that's why you're being this way.
Oh, no.
Stop. You're
I'm
so
choosing to be
distracted.
I'm choosing
yeah,
to be this way.
being a distractoid.
God. Okay, here.
Ah, articles.
Yep, I have articles up, but we haven't started yet.
No.
Yeah,
Thanks, simulation.
we'll get we'll get started in 9 minutes. We'll get started at 10:30.
9 minutes.
Yeah, we'll make it we'll give it like a 30-minute, pre-talk with the chatoids.
Oh, what are we gonna talk about?
With the chatoids?
Yeah.
Hi chatoids, tell me.
Yeah, tough.
Oh man, hold on, let me just rub my eyes here.
My church had GameCubes and N64s we got to play after Sunday school. Based.
Hey Artemis, what's up? No, one guy in yet. Honestly, I think after my my controversy with the Trump shooting, a lot of the people that would one guy me have left.
So you're just gonna get one guide by Artemis then?
Maybe. No, man, just like all those fucking like retardos left. which means the numbers are down, but that's okay. They'll go back up. I have confidence.
We will definitely accommodate that, Siege Ranger, because we were already doing it. And I'm sure that Dev has only picked out wholesome articles today, so there will be nothing to argue about. Right, Dev?
Yeah. Who will be your pay pigs now, Dev? To be honest, the people who donated the most weren't even those people. They were just here getting mad, and I was like, fuck off. Get out of here.
Sure.
I had sushi yesterday. Awesome.
Jealous.
Sushi's great. Don't worry, there are still retards. We stayed.
Correct.
Oh, man. And actually, yeah. These extra, like, 10 whatever minutes will give me enough time to finish this coffee.
Mm-hmm.
How's yours, by the way?
You take like an hour to drink your coffee usually. Devin, like, no, listen.
You complain about fucking everything, woman.
I do, yes, that's what I do.
Dev, you take too long to drink your coffee. Drink it faster. Dev, why are you drinking your coffee faster? Ah! Fuck. Taking new girlfriend applications. Holy shit.
Listen, if you haven't gotten any mail, then yeah, you're not gonna get fucking any, so you're stuck with me.
I got a few.
Did you? Can I see them so I can vet them for you?
No. What happened with Jay Longbone? Did something happen? $5 from Ariel. Thanks, man. Grew up Pentecostal. They're nuts. Just sitting in the rock concert church, and the lady next to you shakes violently and screams. It's the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, it's the Holy Spirit taking over your body and letting your soul show its true voice of screaming and singing.
Gah!
I would have done well.
Gah! I argue with Jay according to Kiwi Farms. Yeah, there was that Twitter thing. I don't know.
You argue with everyone on Twitter.
No, here's the thing. It wasn't even an argument. Jay Longbone didn't like one of my takes, and I was like, "No, Jay Longbone," and she's just like, "Yes," and like that was it. That's the argument, dude. Kiwi Farms fucking blows everything out of proportion, man. Kiwi Farms still thinks you have a dick, or that you're Lilith. It's so dumb.
I'm okay with this.
So retarded. And there's like people who are saying, "I can't believe you banned me because I'm anti-trans and you're having sex with Lilith," and it's like, no, actually, I banned you because you shat up my Discord, you fucking moron.
Probably because they're anti-trans.
Artemis, Dev, did you tell chat how you destroyed your desk? Also, I'm going to send you a Twitter video. Cool.
Oh.
I'll look at it for sure. Thank you, Artemis. I appreciate it. Also, I didn't destroy the desk. The desk destroyed itself.
That's
yeah, they're
a good
dumb
point,
and direct
Lives in
soda.
Dev's
So
Wall.
stupid. $5 from Lives in Dev's Walls. Reminder that you can adjust the shape of your mouth as you get slapped to create a pitch note. If you practice, you can make beatings musical. Oh, let's try it.
Not very loud though.
Come
Don't
here.
no.
I'm
no,
gonna beat you.
No.
It's gonna be fucking deserved.
No.
Hey, Big Dro, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. What's up? Oh man. No, the desk like just broke while I was gone, and I was like, oh shit, it's time.
Yep.
But I have a new desk.
Yep.
And it's smaller and kind of lame, but feels bad.
It's fine.
Honestly, when we move again, you're gonna get rid of your desk,
Yeah.
and you can just have my desk because it's still like a decent desk. It's bigger than yours.
I don't really need a big desk.
No, but you can have better than what you currently have, which is
Yeah.
like a fucking child's like. You know what you currently have
If
is
I
like
am a child.
it's like. Oh, are you? You know what? Beatings. No. You have like a desk from school basically. It's like
I
tiny.
It's not that small. I think you're exaggerating a bit. It's like a super cheap, like, office desk, you know, for like a student, but like a university student. So it's not like a super
Also-
cheap student, like high school desk. It's just a cheap office desk.
Also, it is a significantly older.
It's because we also got it used.
Yeah, it's a significantly older style of the desk. It has one of those keyboard trays. You know back in the day where like the keyboard would be hidden under the desk and then you pull it out with like a moving tray. It had one of those, and I'm like, dude, this is like totally from the 2000s.
Oh, make Naomi stare at it. I guess we have to watch Artemis's thingy.
Okay, Artemis, did you DM it to me?
Is it
Hey,
you
Tej.
just flopping your thingy about? Because I don't actually want to see that.
Open up Discord, Artemis is in there. Also, how have you been? I haven't seen you in like a month, Artemis. At least on my channel. You've seen you on other channels, but like not here. So how have you been?
Remember those? They sucked. Yeah, Like really realistically, like I don't care that much about my desk, but like the only bad thing about it is that because of the keyboard tray, there's like metal prongs that I sometimes scratch myself on, which sucks. But other than that, can
Okay.
you show this on stream?
I don't know. Does it actually show violence, Artemis? I can't show it on stream if I can. Busy with work? Guess what, dude? We're finally doing. You know what? It's time for us to not be fucking losers anymore. We got to do that. Artemis paid for that Halo thing like 6 months ago. It's time for us to do it. Now that like all the IRL shit has passed, all the drama's passed, all right? And now that we're doing more afternoon gaming streams instead of evening ones, we should like spend some evenings and watch Halo. It's
So are
time.
you just gonna take my advice that every time we stream, we're just gonna also spend an extra, like we'll just watch an episode after each stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Also, someone asked, I'm not pronouncing your username, should larger cars pay for more parking? The answer is no. Every parking lot should actually just be set up like Costco.
Oh, with like spaces in between each parking
Yeah,
lot?
so like I don't know
I
if
agree.
every Costco does this, but our Costco has like stuff sped up where it's a parking space and then there's like a drawn like cylindrical line. It's not a cylinder because it's 2D, but you guys know what I mean. There's like an extra space between the two parking spaces, and that's how every parking lot should be set up.
I know why you thought cylindrical, though, is because the ends of them are curved.
Yeah,
Yep.
no,
It's like,
oval,
it's
like
kind of ovalish.
oval-ish. Like it reminds me of like a 3D cylinder, but you can only see one side of it, which is why I thought that.
Which is why it's just two parallel lines.
Yeah.
But at the end of the lines, it curves into like a
Yeah.
circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Bruh, 2 pounds. Debate me, bro. What do you be debating, bro? What's the bro, bro? Brew bro. Okay. Here. It's time.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, stop.
Oh my God. The Discord sounds.
Stop.
I'm closing it.
Mute it.
Okay. Video dev. Yes. Okay. Give me a second here.
Like a concrete divider? No, it's actually just like a paint. It's paint so that you have like a bigger space between it so you can
Yeah.
like open doors and not hit another car.
Rather than one line in between parking spaces, there's 2 lines, and in between the 2 lines is like an extra space you can just walk.
Yep.
Okay.
We're not describing it well at all.
I am.
Oh, I'm glad you were, but I'm not.
Where the fuck is the fucking TV?
Up your ass. Actually, where's the TV? Why isn't it
It's
in the
not
list?
in the list. Is it this one?
I don't know. Find out, I guess.
Wait, why is it called small TV when it's not the small TV?
I don't know.
What the fuck? Okay. Does it work now? Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. We're gonna bring in Artemis's video. Here it is. Let's see. Norma Dumont from UFC delivers a vicious jab versus Irene Aldana in slow motion. Okay. Let's watch it, fellas. What? Play. Play! I'm not pausing it. It's pausing itself.
Just keep pressing play. Whoa.
Why is it pausing? Like, what is this bullshit?
We'll try it now. Maybe it'll fix itself.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's just pausing for no fucking reason.
Twitter does that sometimes.
Dude, that punch. Oh.
Yep, that sucks.
Oh.
Also, is she all
Oh.
red because she already had like a shit ton of blood on her face?
Maybe. But. Oh. I am not leaning on the space bar. Nope.
Nope. Lovely.
Refresh it.
This is also terrible, by the way. Like she looked real fucked up.
Yep. Well.
No nail means ketchup. Oh.
Did you see the alleged cats in the barbecue in Ohio? Yeah, those aren't cats.
Yeah, I think you were talking about it on the Archcast, right?
Yep.
I overheard slightly.
Yep. Honestly, like it's weird because you look at them, and they're clearly either like ducks or geese, maybe chickens, but like cats have 4 limbs and a tail. There's 2 there's 2 sticking up feet. They're definitely not cats. Like it's. I don't know. People are stupid.
Also, to respond, not to this at all. It's not related at all.
Yeah.
But to earlier, someone mentioned that they don't have trouble getting out of parking spaces. Neither do I, but it's actually the fact that, at least here, because I guess it's a more northern community, that like a lot of people have really big trucks. And people in big trucks, as I can say from experience from my parents, don't park them correctly
Mhm.
because they don't want other people scratching them. So oftentimes when it's regular parking spaces, they'll take up 2 parking spaces. But in this bigger parking space, they don't have to do that. So they park like a normal human being.
Yep.
And it's nice, which is why I want that everywhere.
And there was a second video where people are like, this is clearly a dog on like a spit roast. And I looked at it.
Okay, yeah, you showed me that video. It actually did look like a dog.
Yeah, but then I found later on someone posted a picture in the Archcast where like this is clearly a lamb, and I looked at it, and I looked at a lamb and a spit roast, identical, and I was like, okay,
Oh, yeah?
it's a lamb. Yeah,
Well, that was a really long tail for a lamb, though.
I don't think it was a tail.
No? What
Yeah.
was it then? Was it just a dick?
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. There's a lot of solid evidence that you have these Haitian refugees who are showing up in places and like just stealing birds from local city parks, like geese and ducks, and bringing them home to eat. We have evidence of that happening. That's probably happening.
Yeah.
Right now, there's no evidence that they're actually stealing people's pets, like dogs and cats, and eating them. Now, it's possible they are.
Yeah.
It's even believable that they are, but there's no evidence of it.
Yeah.
And that's when I do my my video on the subject, that's what I'll say is that it's possible, it's even believable, but there's no evidence of it. But right now on Twitter, people are going crazy. Like, if you see a black person, he's gonna be eating your family cat. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
You're so fucking stupid. God.
Yum,
So
yum,
dumb.
Yum, 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 yum.
People are like blowing things out of proportion on both. There's people on the left side are saying it's not happening. It'll never happen. If you think that it's happening, you're a racist. Also, if it does happen, I want to try it because I'm not a racist. And it's like, you're fucking stupid, dude. And then there's people on the other side who are saying if you see a single black person, you must deport them immediately because they're probably going to eat they're going to eat Spot. And it's just like, shut up. God, I fucking hate you. I hate them both. I hate both the left and the right. So fucking dumb. God.
Yeah, to be fair, even if they're not eating them, people will still steal your pets for a various amount of reasons.
Oh,
So-
sure. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you
Of
know,
course.
that's not the only threat for making sure that your pets are, locked up.
Yep. Locked up. Give them guns.
Yeah. Glocked up, yes. That is definitely what I meant to say.
Wait, Artemis, why did you want us to watch that video anyway? I thought only the Chinese ate people's pets. Yeah, that happens too. Chinatown. Dollar meat store, you know.
Yep.
The sheep's tails are usually nubbed to avoid getting poop on their fur.
Oh yeah, I actually saw a video about that from a sheep farmer who was responding to hate comments about telling her that she was an abusive sheep farmer owner because she docked the sheep's tails, and she's like, "Well, I'm gonna tell you what this thing is," and she gave the word of a thing, like a disease or something that
Yeah.
worm tail or ring tail or something like that the sheep get because they're just pooping all over themselves because sheep are gross.
They're pooping.
And she's like, "You're gonna go Google this, and if you will start doing it to your own sheep if you have sheep. Because if you don't know about this is even worse than docking their tails."
Yep.
I didn't want to look it up because it sounded super gross, but
I have seen the resident interviews. In fact, I saw several of them where they said, I've seen them eat geese, I haven't seen them eat dogs and cats. So, yeah.
Yeah, didn't you mention that apparently people were complaining more about Haitians driving than...
Yes, Haitian drivers are the problems right now, yeah.
Yeah. I kind of feel like if you're just because of how many terrible drivers we have around here,
They're Indians here, though.
yeah, I know, but just there was regular terrible drivers who already lived here, and then there's even more terrible drivers.
Yep.
And I feel like if you are immigrating, you should also have to take a fucking driver's test.
Yeah, probably.
Considering that so many other places like India and whatnot just don't even make you drive a car. They just give you your fucking license if you can prove that you know about a car.
You know what a car is. Terrace for $5. Any opinion on the proliferation of AI images in politics? It'll probably ruin politics more than it's already been ruined. You know? Sean, $5. Have you seen the premiers of PEI, New Brunswick, and Alberta telling Mark Miller to fuck off with his endless refugees? Who's Mark Miller again? I don't know. I haven't seen that, no, but it sounds funny. I think it's time for us to talk about articles, isn't it?
Yeah, but listen, Naomi, that's bigoted. How dare you assume they can't drive? LOL. Listen, after seeing that fucking guy go into the oncoming lane to turn into a street,
Yeah. There was a guy,
Fuck.
there's an Indian guy in front of us, and he
like
had,
in front beside us, so we
Yeah,
could
he-
definitely see who he was.
yeah, and he was going way too fast. Like, we're talking, like, he was,
He was going like 80 and a 50.
yeah. And he had to make a left turn, and there was no turn lane, so he goes into the oncoming traffic
Mm-hmm.
and uses the oncoming lane as his turn lane.
Yep.
And I was like, you guys are fucking retarded, dude.
Yep. No more Numi time for articles. Okay, I will listen to the chat. We're 7 minutes late to articles. Let's go!
But you know what I could do?
Make me late. Stop! Stop!
No, I will not. Okay, shall we? Was it Mutahar? Mutahar doesn't live here. Actually, does Mutahar live in like Toronto or something? Fuck Toronto, man. Did you see the video of the guy who stole the tow truck that was towing his car? That's fucking hilarious. Mutahar got so angry at Indian memes he quit Twitter. Listen, okay, clearly like the Indian street shitters, like Mutahar's not one of those. Like, I doubt you'll be walking down the road and you'll just see like Mutahar hanging his ass over the curb, taking a shit into the street, right? He doesn't seem like that kind of guy. So I don't think he should care too much because very clearly, the street shitting memes don't apply to him. You never know, Dev. Like, no, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't.
Maybe that's why I got so offended.
What do you mean SARS?
SARS.
SARS?
SARS. Okay, let's start.
Should we?
Yes.
But
I have to leave soon.
no, you don't. You have like 2 hours.
That's not a lot of time when it comes to you and your stuff.
It's a lot of time for me.
Is it?
But it's not a lot of time for you.
Then be respectful.
Because you are lazy and I am not.
I mean, I'm lazier than you, sure, but that doesn't mean you're not lazy.
Did I see Biden wearing a Trump hat? No, that sounds funny.
I saw it.
Did you really?
It did.
What,
He put the Trump hat on and then smiled, but I only saw it as a meme cut. So I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know the truth behind the video.
That's funny. Okay, listen, guys. Thanks for all your support today. Thanks for being here. I know numbers are down, at least for the live streams. Videos are doing good. But those of you who stuck around, you are the best fans. You are the ones that I actually care about. The ones who got weeded out, they were the weakest link. Goodbye. Stop jiggling around.
You were moving my leg.
You know what?
Stop.
I'll move it.
Start the fucking articles or I'm gonna kick you.
Dev, please don't torture us with your singing. Naomi, can you get the duct tape and tape his mouth?
I don't know where it
Oh.
is. He hit it after the last time I tried that.
Lives in Dev's wall is $5. I think the Haitians are victims of disinformation. They took the Alex Jones. The ducks are free. You can take the meme seriously. Oh God, the Alex Jones. Yeah, I was thinking that, dude. Like the Alex Jones. Okay. Also, the town that it's happening in is called Springfield.
Yes.
And so the guy who plays Chief Wiggum's voice in in Simpsons, Springfield, Springfield.
Yes,
Simpsons.
Devin.
Yeah. He did like a whole thing where he did like a whole voice acting thing as Chief Wiggum, receiving a call about people in Springfield like eating ducks from the park. And I was like, okay, dude.
Homer would 100% hear the ducks in the park
Wait, I
were
need some
free
water.
and then
I'm
try.
Big coffee. I'm all out of coffee.
Well, that doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna get some water. Give me a second.
Gee, be better prepared.
Add coffee.
Oh, you did
Hey,
it.
do you want water too?
Fine.
Oh, be better prepared, yells Naomi.
I was.
Meanwhile, you're just like, oh, you can get me water too. I got fuck you. You know what?
Listen, if you're already gonna be unprepared and get up anyway, I'm used to being very dehydrated.
You
So
want water?
I said, sure.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Wait, where's your other water bottle?
I don't know.
Stop leaving like half-done water bottles in the fucking house.
No.
Fuck you. God God damn it, guys. This woman's like, I'm just gonna like take out 18 water bottles and like half drink them all and just leave them all over the fucking house. And she's like, what? There's no more water. Dev, you have some water, please? It's like, where'd you put it all? Fuck.
I'm like that girl in that movie who left all the water cups everywhere and then actually helped fight against the monster. Cause
Get out my side of the couch.
Like
Move.
water.
Move.
No.
Move.
No,
Move.
I was comfortable. Why did you come back? Ow.
Move. I'm gonna hit you till you move.
Gay, stop. Gay.
Fuck
Jesus.
Yeah, she could just go to the sink and fill the bottle, for fuck's sake.
I could.
Fucking
But I
fuck you.
won't. Okay, can we start now?
No.
We're late.
Now you get like 10 more minutes of nonsense just to fucking torture you.
I will walk.
Satan Gray, screw you, devil, drink all I want. Also, morning, glad to be here. Much love, thanks, man.
Hi, thanks.
And then $1 from Star Kid. Good morning, SARS. Please do the needful and start the article, SARS. I thought, oh God, do not redeem. Okay.
Do not redeem.
Please help, sir. I am Indian. Please help, sir. I am Indian. Please help, sir. I am Indian. God. The next level, like the new generation of Indian scammers are fucking hilarious.
Yep. They're bad at it.
Mm-hmm. Hello, my name is Steve. So stupid. The worst part is when you actually call a company yourself, so you know it's not a scam, and you get like an Indian, and it's like, oh, you just have someone in like a fucking civilized country
Jesus.
who's like on the phones for fuck's sake.
No, they're too expensive because they require more than like $3 an hour.
Yeah.
And companies
I've
are
noticed,
willing
by
to
the
pay
way,
that.
that a lot of the delivery guys are like Indians now.
Yeah.
Like
Well, that's
Sikhs or Muslims.
okay. No,
or
listen. That's actually
Hindus.
what happens. Is that's the easiest way for them to work while they're going to school, quote unquote.
Sometimes they're going to school.
No, yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but like that's the reason why.
Still though, I do like the meme where it's like Giga Chad. Like Giga Chad's like sitting on the computer with like rain in the background, like out the window, and he's like, "Today there's a terrible storm outside. Today is the best day to have a minority bring me some food." And by the way,
That happens all the time.
dude, there have been so many nights where like it's been like storming out, and you and I are like, let's just get some food tonight. We're just gonna sit down and watch Buffy, and like
Outing us as terrible people.
and it's always like an Indian guy who delivers it, and he's like soaked.
Outing us as terrible people.
Oh fuck!
Okay, can we start, please?
Shall we? Let's start. Okay, let's go. Anyway, thanks for the support, guys. Appreciate it.
No,
guys
no,
are the
we're
best.
talking about like DoorDash and stuff,
Yeah, DoorDash.
Uber Eats, all that nonsense.
Okay. Here's what we got. Cop Gone Wild 28 will get $500,000 payday after suing the city claiming she was sexually groomed by her predator superiors after she was fired for sex romps with 7 officers.
At the same time.
Maybe. But apparently, like, she was getting fucked by 7 officers. And then
Yeah,
she-
wait, no, is this about the woman that had like sex in the fucking like office like at the same time? Like,
And
like
then
an
she-
orgy?
and then
Is
she
this
said-
this lady?
Hold on. Well, she's saying, I got groomed. It's not my fault.
Okay, sure.
It's not my fault I had sex with 7 officers.
Okay, sure. I 110% believe you, lady.
Well, let's see. Oop, oop. Yep, Tennessee cop gone wild Megan Hall settled her lawsuit with the city for $500,000 after she was fined when an internal probe revealed her raunchy romps with 6 male officers that involved games of strip Uno. Not strip poker, strip Uno. Imagine using a fucking reverse card in that game. Reverse, no, you take off all your clothes.
Wait, does the pick up 4 card mean
Take off 4, I guess?
Yeah, like pick up 4 and take off 4?
I guess, yeah.
I guess. I don't know how I don't know how
Strip
strip
Uno
poker.
sounds like the dumbest fucking game, dude.
Listen, everyone would be naked in like 3 minutes.
Also foot fetish photos. 'Cause why not?
As everyone's in defeat.
The 28-year-old was fired in January of 2023 after it was first discovered that she had sexual relationships with several cops. Okay, some of them have been terminated, others suspended. Yeah. But now she hit back in a federal lawsuit claiming that she was groomed and abused by lecherous superiors, including the police chief and sergeant at 15. Okay, yeah, well, dude, was she groomed? Okay. So even though she's 28, she looks like she's about 12. So
feel
maybe
like-
grooming charges actually apply here.
Okay, Dev. You sound like the fucking people trying to get petite porn banned off of Pornhub.
Like, she doesn't look like a 28-year-old. She looks like an aged 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Well, there she... Okay, dude.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, she was fired. No, the Tennessee cop involved in the sex scandal rides the mechanical bull. Why is this newsworthy? Okay, fine.
Alrighty. I think everybody should have just been fucking fired and they should have just hired a whole bunch of new people. But,
Yep.
you know, that's just my opinion.
You have to pay me to get me to say yes to that.
God.
Jeez, guys. The agreement was negotiated. The city denies any admission of liability, and no taxpayer funds will be spent to settle the lawsuit.
How are they going to pay it then?
I think they're going to fight it. Yep. So there was an internal inquiry. Whistleblower came forward, found out the intimate relationships. It emerged that Hall was having sex with multiple fellow officers, including Lewis Powell, and they carried out sex acts while on duty.
Yep.
Yep. Strip Uno, foot fetish, wife swapping sessions.
Jesus.
And she said, I got stupid, I got desperate, and guys are guys, and they'll stick their dick in anything. Hold on.
I mean...
You're talking about yourself like that, though? Like, are you the anything they'll stick their dick into?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Does she look like she has a lot of self-esteem?
No.
Huh.
Let's see. I gave him a blowjob in the substation. Me and my husband were kind of on the verge of a divorce, and I just cracked, and I got out of hand. You know, when you put your hair into a bun, why is it growing directly out of the top of your head like a fucking cancerous tumor?
Because it's actually okay. I can't do this. I don't know. It hurts my scalp too much. But like it's the most out of the way the hair can be.
Is on the top of your head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Strip Uno implies each time you get skip, you strip. Oh.
Ah.
Hold on. Titanium says, she has big Naomi features. Dev knows what he's saying when he says she's like an aged 12-year-old.
Correct.
I'll take buyer's remorse for 200, Alex. Oh, God. Yep. I guess they're banging. Okay.
This seems stupid.
Yep. Anyway, she said that she was sexually groomed by her predator superiors and tried to kill herself. Wait.
That's
hold on.
literally just slut's remorse.
I know. The K9 officer traded naked pictures with her. Did you also fuck the dogs? She's a white woman.
Oh God, Dev.
Lives in
Please,
Dev's
no.
walls, $5. Hope abuse of the term doesn't stop people from down the line from practicing the correct type of grooming.
God damn it! Shut up. Oh God, this is a stupid, dumb
Yep.
article.
She
This
drank
should
an
just be
entire
titled
bottle.
Police Slut's Remorse.
Oh, and then he tried to kill himself too.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably because he was married.
God, these people all suck.
Yeah, they do. Why do you think so many people
Jesus.
hate cops?
Look at all the guys she fucked.
Yep.
And there's the
You
husband.
guys think she's still married?
Oh, no, they're fucking done.
I don't know. Is that her husband?
Yeah, but they're on the verge of divorce already.
Oh.
Naomi likes the cop now. Woof, woof.
Ow.
It's...
I know what joke I made.
Okay, what's next? Go away.
Block.
Oh, yeah, so this is a bit of an older story, but I still want to talk about it. The Olympics viewer is convinced Turkey sent a hitman to compete in Paris. Yeah.
No, didn't it turn out that he was just like ex-military or something?
There he is, looking chill as fuck.
Yep.
I remember this.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, he's at his 5th Olympics, and he just, like, shot casually, did not give a
Okay,
fuck.
wait,
like, and
wait.
he's like, yeah, whatever, I'll just shoot the
If
gun.
he's at his 5th Olympics, then why is he so popular in this one?
Because he won.
Well, no, he got second. He got silver.
He hadn't had a medal before this.
Oh, okay.
Yep. This guy was like some lethal weapon shit. Yeah, man.
That's great.
Yep. Yeah, during the event, spectators could not help but notice that he stood out from the crowd of his competitors with his minimalist equipment. Typically, pistol shooters compete wearing specialist eyewear to help improve accuracy and huge protectors in order to block out any distractions. But he just like casually shot, like just didn't give a fuck. But yeah, he got his silver there. There you go. Good
Good
job.
job, my dude.
Good job. Apparently, he gave the medal to his daughter.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a cool dad.
Yeah. Yeah,
Trained assassin by another.
yeah. Did Turkey send a hitman to the Olympics? Because there was a comic that I saw someone draw where it's like this guy is like in a bar drinking, and like the Secret Service shows up and is like, "Need to bring you back at retirement for one final job."
Be in the Olympics.
Be in the Olympics.
After your event, you must go kill a man.
Oh man, what a good time. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, a rare disorder causes a man to see people's faces as demonic. So
Oh, that's creepy.
he has a disorder that makes everyone's face look like this.
Wow. I wonder...
You know, still would.
Well, yeah, because now he's just a monster fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. A real life one. He's
I mean-
not a bestiality person.
Guys, would you?
I don't know. I mean,
Goblino vision.
realistically, I don't know. If it was like super common, probably, but like maybe not.
Hmm.
Probably have to get to know them first.
Okay. Victor Shera had always had sharp vision. But one life-altering day in November of 2020, he noticed out of the blue that people's faces around him looked demonic. Their ears, noses, and mouths were stretched back, and there were deep grooves in their foreheads, cheeks, and chins. My first thought was that I woke up in a demon world. You can't imagine how scary it was.
Well, listen, like that's actually understandable. Like, can you imagine how fucking freaked out you would be if you just woke up one day and everyone around you looked super fucked up? You think he looks fucked up to himself though?
I don't know.
Maybe it'll say.
Someone he knew taught visually impaired people and suggested he might have prosopa metamorphopesia, or PMO. The extremely rare neurological disorder of perception causes faces to appear distorted in shape, size, texture, or color. He felt the symptoms were a match and he was formally diagnosed last year. The disorders appear only when he sees people the distortions appear only when he sees people in person, not in photos or through computer screens. Oh, that's
Oh.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Brown Baggett, improvise, adapt, overcome.
J-Dax.
That's not just a Turkish guy, it's Ben Beckman from One Piece. Yeah, you watch One Piece.
I watched a bit of One Piece.
He's Ben Beckman.
I don't remember.
You fake ass fan.
I'm a fake
Slaps.
ass fan of
Slaps.
everything. I'm not a good enough fan for anybody. I already know this.
Let's see. That gave scientists an opportunity to visualize what the warped faces look like for a person with PMO. Something they had never been able to do before. Researchers at Dartmouth College created a digital representation of what stars have been experiencing. Oh, so yeah, basically.
Okay, you also just like mumbled half of that sentence, by the way.
Yeah, but hold on. That's actually interesting because it didn't work with photos.
Yeah.
They edited the photos.
Yeah.
Until he was like, "That's what it looks like."
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised they couldn't do that before.
That's weird, man.
Yeah, man. It's weird, but like it's cool that that exists in real life. No wonder there was like fucking thing like ideas of demons for like so freaking long if people could just randomly have fucking diseases like this.
Yep. Researchers suspect it's caused by a dysfunction in the brain network that handles facial processing. They don't fully understand what triggers the condition. Some cases have been linked to head trauma, stroke, epilepsy, or migraines. But other people have PMO without obvious structural changes in their brains. The researchers offered two possible triggers for Shera's case. First, he had carbon monoxide poisoning 4 months before his PMO symptoms started. Second, he endured a significant head injury at age 43. While he was trying to unjam the handle on his trailer, he fell backward and hit his head on concrete.
Oh.
And MRI scans showed a lesion on the left side of his brain. Ouch. So, this is kind of neat, man. The fact that they were actually able to do this, kind of,
Yeah, that's really cool.
yeah.
Technology is amazing.
Yeah. So, a difference between PMO and psychological disorders is that people with PMO don't think that the world is actually distorted. they just realize there is something different with their vision. Okay, so like they don't actually think that there's demons.
No, but
They
like
think like, oh,
That was a-
my eyes are fucked up.
yeah, but like that's also like a rational fucking conclusion to come to in that particular fucking case.
Yep.
The only time where you're just like, okay, I am sane, but everyone's fucked up, and I don't understand why.
Silver Camaro for $2. Naomi's not a true SFO fan. Time for a new DevGF.
Yeah, listen, guys, Silver Camaro, send in your application.
He's a guy. That's blonde.
That's okay. Dev ain't picky.
You're right. That's why I'm with you.
Yeah, I know.
Bam!
I'm well aware.
I'm obviously joking.
I
Fuck
set you up for that.
You know what? Slaps. Slaps. Slaps.
Naomi sane. What if she's smoking? Not enough.
Not enough. What's next? Oh yeah, another Olympics story. The Olympics ditched the Mario and Sonic series to explore NFTs and esports. So yeah, people like the Mario and Sonic goes to the Olympics series has always been like a hit and miss kind of game. There's been some good ones. There's been some bad ones. They're clearly just like a cash in for every 2 years of the Olympics. But I know like a lot of kids like them for sure. But they stopped making them because the Olympics wanted to use that money to make NFTs and do esports instead.
Boo.
So stupid.
Correct.
These are good games, man. Had fun with the 2014 one? Yeah. Yep, the International Olympics Committee walked away from its partnership with Nintendo and Sega for the long-running Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series in order to explore deals with new partners, NFTs, and esports. Yep, because there is no new Mario and Sonic tie-in for this summer's Olympic Games, for the first time in almost 2 decades. And they said the decision to end the popular Mario and Sonic franchise rested with the IOC, which chose not to renew its licensing deal with Nintendo and Sega and allowed it to lapse in 2020. So I guess the last one was Tokyo 2020. Yeah.
Boo.
The Vancouver game was my whole childhood. Yeah, man. That was like 2012, right? Fucking awesome. Listen, Vancouver's a nice city in 2012, okay? It's not now, but it was then.
No city is a nice city now. Oh!
I'll just mute it. But yeah, like,
Why? It was just loud. I was just surprised.
I just want to get to the gameplay.
That's all you care about, Dev.
Yeah.
Just the gameplay, not the people playing the game.
Well, yeah, because they all had afros.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Wow.
You set me up for that one too.
Shut
No,
up.
I'm obviously joking. I'm always joking. But yeah, man, like people love these games, and then there's just they were on the Wii, the Wii U, and I think on the Switch too. Yeah.
Can you stop?
No.
Oh, fuck you.
No, Naomi. Yep, they wanted to look at other partners in NFTs and esports. Lee Cocker, who worked on almost every entry in the series, told Eurogamer. Basically, the IOC wanted to bring it back to themselves internally and look at other partners so they would get more money. Well, they're not, they're not fucking gonna.
Money.
Yes, yeah, they did. 6 Mario and Sonic titles have launched beginning in 2007. London 2012, Rio 2016, Tokyo 2020, as well as Vancouver 2010 and Sochi 2014. Yeah, man. Where's the 2018 one, though? Oh.
Up your bum.
Yeah, you're wrong about that, Nathaniel. There were nice cities before, for sure.
Nah. Ow.
You deserve every single slap you get in the stream, you know that?
Mean to me. None deserve. Just because I agree with the chat.
Oh, yeah. So, it hasn't been well promoted, but this year's Paris Olympics do have an official game tie-in. The Olympics Go Paris 2024 game, which is a free smartphone app.
That's stupid.
Yep. And look at it. Boy, this looks way better than Mario and Sonic. No, it doesn't. And yeah, of course, NFTs. Man, you know what? RIP to the Mario and Sonic games, because they were great.
Wow.
They were great, man. They were great. All right, next up. GameStop has shut down Game Informer, the longest-running gaming magazine in the U.S. RIP.
Wait, go back up. The Meme Stock gaming retailer is laying off staff and taking the website offline. Meme Stock?
Yeah, meme stock, GameStop. Because of the memes from the last year or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
So yeah, man. Game Informer broke the news of Final Fantasy VII back in 1996, whatever the fuck it was.
Oh.
$5 from Jasso Havens. The Olympics wants to do esports stuff, but they want to do a game with no violence, which is what Rocket League So practically nothing fits the bill. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Discount Davy Jones, thanks for the $5. Just caught up in the Archcast. That thing that Arch is banging, it's a hallucigenia. An IRL prehistoric life form from 500 million BC. Oh yeah, the hallucigenias are what gave the Titans their powers in Attack on Titan. Spoilers, that's like the very end of the show.
What?
Yeah.
What is I have no context. What is happening?
Okay, I can show you it actually.
No. If Arch is banging something, I don't want to see that.
It'll be fun.
Will it? I'm not sure if I'm ready to see Arch naked.
It's fine, he's clothed. Where is it? It shouldn't be hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this is a current Marvel comic where he falls in love with whatever the fuck this alien is.
Is that Johnny Storm?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, "How do we do it? Come, you're an explorer. I'm sure you'll figure it out." And he's like, "Oh!"
Oh.
But look at this fucking thing. This is weird.
It's a little weird.
This is fucking weird, dude.
Listen,
also-
Marvel is just catering to the monster fuckers. It's the era of the monster fuckers, Dev.
The thing is like, this looks like Arch's avatar on his channel. So we all said that Arch was a Xeno fucker.
Yeah.
And that became the new meme. And he got like grumbly about it. It was really funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, Arch... I don't know, Arch could have taken the compliment of looking like Johnny Storm.
Yeah, but he's like, Arch, you certainly enjoy the company of Xeno tentacled ladies, don't you?
Is it a lady?
It's not, apparently. It's not even like a, like an actual attractive alien, like a blue girl or a green girl or an orange girl or a purple girl. You know what I mean?
This is an actual alien, yes, I understand.
Yeah, it's gross.
Uh-huh. I'm not disagreeing with you.
What would you say? Listen, nail me.
I'm not disagreeing!
Nail me.
I'm not disagreeing!
How many of these tentacles do you want?
None! I'm not disagreeing! Stop making it sound like I'm disagreeing! Stop it!
It's so weird, man.
God. As a monster fucker, I wouldn't fuck this monster. Listen, when I say monster fucker,
Yeah.
I'm talking about people who are fucking, like, actual monsters, not just a fucking attractive, like, fucking wolf girl or some shit, okay?
Numer just gave $1. Sorry for being late. I feel like shit today. What did I miss? Not much, dude. Don't worry.
Nothing.
Then $2 from Lives and Devs
Ridiculousness.
Walls. It's the monster fuckers. Pot and kettle, Naomi. Fuck you. Okay, Game Informer's dead. The longest running gaming magazine in the US is officially dead, and GameStop killed it. It began publishing in 1991 and has been one of the last remaining physical gaming magazines in the world, with cover stories that continue to share deep dives and exclusives on the biggest games coming out, from Final Fantasy VII to Star Wars Outlaws, and no more. It's gone. The staff at the magazine, which also have a website, weekly podcasts, and online video documentaries about game studios and developers, were all called into a meeting on Friday with parent company GameStop's VP of HR. They were told the publication was closing immediately, they were all laid off, and they would begin receiving severance terms. At least one staffer was in the middle of a work trip when the team was told. The sudden closure means that issue number 367, the Dragon Age Veilguard's cover story, will be its last physical magazine. The entire website is offline as well. The Game Informer Twitter account, which has since been deleted after employees used it to share their bylines one last time. Oh my god, dude.
They're what? What are bylines?
Let's see. After a former... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. After a former Game Informer staffer used the site's social channels to post their own statement on Game Informer's closure, GameStop nuked the account.
Oh!
Yeah. So this is just them saying who they were and goodbye.
Well
Yeah.
then.
And after they did that, they just got...
You got nuked.
Yep. And so... yeah, so the Game Informer Twitter account posted the following statement online, but sources... Wait, what's this statement? Can we see this? Let's see. Nope. It's gone. We'll see it after. Sources tell Kotaku it was not written by anyone on the team, which is still in the process of making sure everyone on the staff was informed about the news. Yeah. So here's the statement. After 33 thrilling years of bringing you the latest news, reviews, and insights from the ever-evolving world of gaming, it's with a heavy heart that we announce the closure of Game Informer. From the early days of pixelated adventures to today's immersive virtual realms, we've been honored to share this incredible journey with you, our loyal readers. While our presses may stop, the passion for gaming that we've cultivated together will continue to live on. Thank you for being a part of our epic quest, and may your own gaming adventures never end.
Oh.
Yep. So, like, it's always cool to have a physical object, right? Like, looking up FAQs online is always going to be more convenient, but having, like, a magazine in your hand, there's something, like that's physical and tangible. It's kind of neat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it does suck that it's gone, but, like, clearly they can't make money,
No.
you know?
I'm actually surprised there are like still magazines.
There's not that many anymore, to be
general.
honest. They are slowly going away.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of work.
Hmm. You know, there's a reason I'm not getting rid of my old Nintendo powers, dude.
Yeah, I know. Even though they're falling into dust.
No, they're not. They're still like a decent. Yeah, fuck off and silver. Okay, fuck you. Well, there we go. Okay, let's continue reading. Oop. Yeah.
You know, this kind of just brings up the issue of like companies not telling people that, hey, we're gonna shut down in like a month, just like firing them.
I guess the issue is immediately doing it without like saying, "Listen, we're gonna be gone soon." Yeah, but like just doing it out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the bad part.
Now there are times when like due to external circumstances you have to do it out of nowhere.
Yeah,
but
of course. You
but
know.
sometimes they're just
But
yeah.
a lot of companies are just like, yeah, no, we knew we were shutting down for like 2
Yep.
years, and we just decided to tell you now. Good luck.
Mhm.
No
Oh, yeah.
severance package for you. We have no money.
Oh yeah. Also, yeah, the fact that the website is gone as well. All the articles are gone. The reviews, original reports. A recent in-depth feature on the Retro Game Studio Digital Eclipse about gaming's history and preservation is one of the stories that is no longer accessible. Like, that's wild that you didn't leave the website up. You should have. It's just a fucking website. Just leave it up.
Don't you have to pay for websites?
Yeah, but not that much.
Well, somebody would have had to pay for it. They're shutting the company down and want anything more to do with it.
Yeah, but no, it's owned by GameStop.
Yeah.
You could literally just like leave all the articles up in like an archive text-only form. It would cost you almost nothing.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point.
Damn. Naomi shares her opinion. Dev beatings. And then based women shouldn't have opinions.
Fuck you, Trash Panda. Dick. So are you.
Okay. Anyway, this is just the history of the magazine, and the answer. Oh, Game Informer's legendary game-filled vault. Oh my god. See the vault. Oh, that's a disc. Look at all these games, dude.
This looks like an old bookstore.
Who gets the Game Informer vault now that Game Informer's gone?
Nobody gets burned.
I would start stealing stuff, man. I just start bringing it home. I just feel like
Burn.
pile it into boxes and bring it home.
Dev, fun fact. The alien from that Johnny Storm comic is actually a real thing from the Cambrian era. Hallucigenia is what it's been named.
Yeah, titanium. It was also in Attack on Titan too. Dude, look at this fucking. Oh my god. Yeah, I would just start like quietly taking this home, because we all know that GameStop's not gonna do anything with it. Like this stuff would just vanish into backpacks fucking instantly.
It's because you're a thief, Dev. Don't be a thief.
Of course, I'll steal it from the corpos.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Nah.
They're corpos.
Nah.
Let's keep going. Oh, right, it's this one. The Gouda, the Bad, and the Ugly. An NYC law student addicted to cheese went to a nearly $6,000 per week rehab. Ooh.
What? What?
Addicted to cheese.
How do you get addicted to cheese? Also, that's a Gouda, the Bad, and the Ugly. That's pretty good. What?
How do you get addicted to cheese?
Yeah.
Naomi.
I don't know. How do you?
Okay.
That was a legitimate question. How do you get addicted to cheese?
Okay,
It's just cheese.
So she said that her Camembert cravings began during her junior year at New York University in 2018, when she binged almost daily on the cheapest bricks of white cheddar and Parmesan she could find.
By being aggressively white.
Soy! Look at the cheese! Soy! Oh, she's Jewish. She's not white. She's Jewish, guys.
Shut up. Shut up.
See the star?
Shut up.
Why?
Shut up.
I'm not saying anything about you this time. I'm just saying she's Jewish.
I don't care. No.
Fucking okay.
No, fuck you.
She's cute though. You know, would we take the Holy Land for her? That look. I didn't even say anything racist this time. Okay.
Yeah.
I stopped by either Morton Williams or by Whole Foods, and I would just buy cheese, and I would just eat a block of cheese with my hands.
Why?
She would sit on the floor of her midtown apartment alone in the dark, just eating cheese. It was the only thing that would make me feel somewhat whole.
Just drink like the rest of us and be normal.
She devoured an estimated 5.5 blocks of cheese per week, along with savory Parmesan
How in
crisps.
the fuck did she poop?
She didn't.
Okay, you know what? With 5.5 blocks of cheese every week, yeah, she probably didn't poop.
That's actually kind of gross, dude. Give her the dick cheese, Jesus Christ.
Ew. No one should be forced to have dick cheese.
Her pitiful attempts at a salad, she said, amounted to eating Parmesan with Caesar with lettuce on the side.
Ew.
I kept telling myself it was cheaper to just buy blocks of cheese than to get a $12 salad from Freshco.
Yeah? Yeah?
I was telling myself I was making an economic decision, as people with addictions rationalize. It's cheaper to just get just get cheese fucked.
Cheese in your vagina.
I wonder what kind of anal she'd have. Like just a pure, because all she's eating is cheese.
She wouldn't be able to have anal because all the constipated poops would like stop her up. So you'd get like 1 inch in and then like run into hard poop.
It's cement. Cement poops. Okay. All right. People like her become addicted to cheese due to the high concentration of fat and salt in the food, along with a protein known as casein that can get people mildly hooked. Cheese contains opiate chemicals that attach to the very same brain receptors that fentanyl or any other narcotic attaches to. Cheese is dairy crack. Wow.
What?
Apparently her addiction stemmed from stress. Yeah, cheese has like a mild form of
What?
opiate chemical.
How am I just learning about this? What?
Oh my God, she was the president of a Zionist student group called Realize Israel.
Oh boy. Lovely.
And she was at odds with other student activists and professors calling on the university to sever ties with Israel. Based. Yep. Her weight skyrocketed to a peak of 172 pounds.
Yeah.
She had cheese feasts and risk of type 2 diabetes.
Yep.
Mom said, "You're not well, you're not okay, you need to go away for a while." This was the family intervention that saved her. Look at all the cheese, dude.
So
Oh
much
my
cheese.
God. So she was at a 2-week wellness retreat in South Carolina. She helped the Asiago addict gain control over her eating disorder. So instructors and counselors taught her the basics of how to order and prepare healthy meals, count calories, and consider healthier snacks like blueberries or popcorn.
In lieu of Havarti.
Her weight has since dropped to a string cheese slim 123 pounds.
I love this author.
In part aided by Ozempic. Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
It's the same drug that was given to fucking Nikocado Avocado when he lost all his weight.
Yes. Yes.
You
Because
saw that, right?
It's the most popular like diet drug right now.
I should try it, man. How bad is it for you?
It's not great. But I mean, no diet drug is actually good for you. You would actually have to look if it messes with the medication you're already on.
I'll just fucking take it. Who cares? I'll figure it out myself.
I am not going to
Experimentation.
cry over your grave if you do this and kill yourself. I will just leave you dead on the floor. God.
I've experienced that before.
Yeah, but not for me.
Fuck you. Okay. Wow.
All right, so
yeah.
she lost a shit ton of weight because of diet pills and her family paying for super expensive rehab. Okay, got it.
No, good for her though. Good job.
I mean, yeah, but what a thing to get addicted to is cheese.
Yeah.
That's like such a
Jeez.
that's like a fucking sitcom episode of
Yeah.
like,
Like Seinfeld or something.
no,
$2.
no, listen, no. You know what that's actually like would be an episode on? It's fucking Modern Family. 100%. I know you haven't seen it, but for those of you that have, that would be like fucking the mom is addicted to fucking cheese and has to go to fucking rehab or some shit. Or Haley gets addicted to cheese or something.
Main side effect of Ozempic is nausea and vomiting. Oh, fuck that, dude. Okay. Hold on. 6K a week for rehab is a lot of cheddar. Thanks for $2. Become cheese pill Deb. Thanks for the 100 bits. Blonde says, if a Jew thing needs to keep, it's a Jew thing. Keep Naomi away from the cheese. Okay, we'll do. Lives in Deb's Walls. Talk to Sammy G about Ozempic. Listen, I would if she was here. Sammy hasn't come around in months. I truly believe Naomi will not cry over Dev's grave. She might bang Lilith on Dev's grave or something, though.
If Dev purposefully, accidentally kills himself by being an idiot, then no, I will not. Since the likelihood of that is
you won't
super
bang
high.
Lilith on my grave?
No.
Why not?
Why?
I don't know. To cuck me from beyond the grave.
Why would I do that?
Fun.
Yeah.
Sammy hasn't gone dark lately. I saw her in Adamance a couple days ago. Sammy's still around, just not here, which is fine. You know?
Sounds like it, Tom.
Okay, anyway. She settled an anti-Semitism lawsuit she brought against NYU in 2019. She had to graduate from the Cardozo School of Law in June. She still hasn't sworn off cheese completely. She still eats a lighter mozzarella or over Vermont cheddar or Parmesan. Okay, all right, well. I dabble, but not the way that I used to before. I see. When I'm really stressed off a block of cheese. It doesn't happen that often. So weird, man.
I don't totally understand how you get addicted to cheese, even after reading this article. But I will accept that this is a reality.
Okay. What's this one? Mitch McConnell's sister-in-law, Angela Chow, was over alcohol limit during horror Tesla drowning. Jesus, she was nearly 3 times the state limit.
I don't know the other story behind this, so...
This is was it sister-in-law? Yeah. Sister-in-law of a prominent politician died after she crashed her Tesla and drowned in like a lake or a river or something. But it turns out
auto driving.
But turns out she had like 3 times the legal amount of alcohol.
Yeah, well, so does fucking every other rich person when they drive.
Yep. Shipping tycoon Angela Chow was intoxicated at the time she drowned, reversing her Tesla into a pond. Which she reversed it into a pond?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, who knows how to drive forward when you're drunk?
She was nearly 3 times the state's legal limit when the incident happened.
Just when you're that drunk.
Yep. So, she was drunk at the time. She reversed her Tesla Model X SUV into a pond at an estate on 10th of February in Blanco County outside Austin. Fucking hell. She was the sister-in-law of the former Republican Senate leader Mitch McConnell and married to venture capitalist Jim Breyer. She was chair and chief executive of her family shipping business, the Foremost Group, and the president of her father's philanthropic organization, the Foremost Foundation. Wow. Yeah.
Wild.
So she intended to drive from one building to another on the ranch. Must be like that's some like rich person place, right?
Well, ranches are huge.
Yeah.
So still like a little bit.
And so she's like, I'm going to go from one person to another, but then she just drove into a
Just
pond.
don't drive while you're super drunk. It's not that hard. Like, holy fuck. Like, I feel really bad that she died, but like, holy shit, just don't do that.
Yep. She intended to drive from one building to another due to the cold weather. However, shortly after she entered her car, she mistakenly put the vehicle into reverse and backed into a pond.
Well then. Okay.
I get the cheese thing. Stress is why I started smoking. Stop smoking! Sean, thank you, man. Hello, you're on time today. I missed the first hour. Well, hello, dude.
Ah.
Welcome aboard. Yep. She's looking pretty good for 50, to be honest. Good for her. Not the drowning part. What?
Nothing.
What's that look for?
Nothing.
What the fuck, Naomi?
I
Anyway. Famous profound grief. Famous great for first responders. Yep. But I mean, they didn't blame Tesla. Okay. Well, R.I.P.
Well, yeah, they probably blamed her fucking drunkenness.
Blamed her Asian genes.
No, that's just racist. Jesus.
You were talking about Indians earlier in driving. Fuck you.
No, I was talking about immigrants in driving.
That's racist. Fuck you. Okay. Former BBC zoologist Adam Britton, who filmed himself raping and torturing dogs, is condemned for inconceivable depravity by the judge as he's jailed for 10 years.
Is this a white guy?
He raped, tortured, and killed dozens of dogs over 8 years.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
A crocodile expert and former BBC zoologist who filmed himself raping and torturing dogs has been jailed for more than 10 years. Okay. Adam Robert Corden Britton was sentenced in the the Darwin Supreme Court on Thursday. having pled guilty to 56 offenses related to the torture and sexual exploitation of more than 42 dogs. Wow. He earned a PhD in zoology from Bristol University before immigrating to Australia. He was sentenced to 10 years and 5 months, with a non-parole period of 6 years. Okay. The once respected academic should be banned from owning or having on his property mammal-type animals for the term of his natural life.
How about all animals?
So is this Naomi's ex-BF or is it her next BF?
Fuck you.
There he is.
So, white guys fuck dogs. Apparently everybody fucks dogs. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? Why?
So, Justice Grant warned the public gallery that he would have to describe the details of Britain's offences that included grotesque cruelty towards animals, and told the British-born academic, "Your depravity falls outside any ordinary human conception."
I want to know, but I also do not want to know. Like, what the fuck?
There he is. Okay. Britain told a stranger on Telegram he stopped trying to suppress his violent urges.
Jesus.
Members of the public gallery sobbed and gasped as the details of Britain's extensive and violent offending, resulting in the death of 39 dogs, including 9 puppies, were read out. Britain stood in the dock wearing a black suit with grey shirt and did not visibly react to the sentencing remarks. His offending began in 2014, sexually abusing his own pet dogs in a secret torture room constructed on his rural property. Okay. He continued until his arrest in April 2022 after a video of his vile acts, which he had shared online, was provided to Australia's Northern Territory Animal Welfare Authorities. An anonymous internet user noticed a female dog in one of his horrific videos was wearing an orange City of Darwin leash with the slogan, "Great pets start with you."
Oh my god.
That tip-off enabled investigators to track down where the dog was adopted from and by whom. The agreed fact stated Britain extensively filmed his offending in his so-called torture room and shared videos online under pseudonyms, while encouraging others to commit similar offenses and offering how-to advice. Your sheer and unalloyed pleasure is sickeningly evident in the recorded material. Wow. God damn it, Regs. Ah! It's not Regs.
Jesus.
Now start again. Dev, hey man, what's up?
Why are we reading this horrific stuff?
As well as torturing dogs he'd raised, he also sought canines featured in Gumtree Australia's free to a good home advertisements from unsuspecting owners in the Darwin region.
Also, that should be a different poll. Is 10 years a
He
fitting
was also
sentence?
sentenced for possessing and transmitting the worst category of child sexual abuse material.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
Wow.
Holy shit! Oh, can we stop reading now, please?
He apparently didn't rape any reptiles. That's good.
Can we please stop? I don't want to anymore.
Oh, hold on. So the wife was not in on it, and the wife like changed her name. She's taken off.
Dev. Can we stop? Please? Dev,
Chad, are we stopping?
please. Can we just go on? to the
Dev, how
next
is that
article?
better?
Can we go to the next article, please? I don't want anymore. God, it was bad enough, and now it's worse. And I'm only thinking terrible things. Can we
Yeah,
just move on?
stop. Yeah, I mean, there's
No.
more.
Next article! I insist!
Okay, you have to owe me later, though.
Fine. Fuck.
Carly Russell, Alabama woman who faked her own kidnapping, gets probation for the hoax.
What?
I think I recall this story. She basically faked her own kidnapping and said it was like an anti-BLM
Oh, no,
thing.
I remember this.
Yep, the Alabama woman who faked her own kidnapping last year pled guilty on Thursday and avoided jail time. She told Hoover police she was abducted July 13th after seeing a toddler on the side of the road. She told police an unknown man had forced her over a fence and into a car. For the next 49 hours, hundreds of police and volunteers searched for the missing Russell. She suddenly arrived home on July 15th and told officers she had remembered being in a trailer truck with a man with orange hair and a woman. She also alleged she could hear a baby crying in the truck. Russell told police she was eventually able to escape. Police were suspicious of her timeline. Eventually, she admitted to fabricating the abduction. She pleaded guilty Thursday to filing a false police report and falsely reporting an incident to law enforcement. She will avoid jail time and instead receive a 6-month suspended jail sentence. She was given a year of probation in order to serve 100 hours of community service. She also needs to pay $18,000 in restitution.
Restitution.
Yep.
Well, okay.
$5 from Oversized Trash Panda. He didn't rape any reptiles. Okay, fine. Here's your award for technically not being the literal worst. $2 from Silver Camaro. Woman dodges consequences for her actions. Shocked. How's the dodge, dude? She has probation, 100 hours of community service, $18,000 payment. Like, that's not a dodge.
Like, I mean, I suppose she didn't actually hurt anyone with her kidnapping, since she was obviously not smart enough to think of a believable lie.
Yep.
So, okay.
Yep. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And here's,
Ah!
speaking of Nikocado Avocado, have you seen him since he lost all his weight?
Yeah, but he pre-recorded all these videos. It came out that he was, like, doing this over, like, 2 years.
7 months, but yeah.
I don't think it was 7 months.
It was 7 months.
No, it was longer than that, because the videos were pre-recorded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did Nikocado Avocado lose 250 pounds in 7 months? Fire Post explained.
No.
Let's see. YouTuber Nikocado Avocado recently went viral after uploading a video following a 7-month hiatus. Okay, that's what it was. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
In his 25-minute video, Nicholas claimed that he had lost 250 pounds and carried out the greatest social experiment of his life.
Yeah, sure.
He said, year after year after year, for as long as I tell the internet that I am the villain, stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants, influence the ants, brainwash the ants. You are the ants. Today, I woke up from a very long dream, and I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring and irrelevant. People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet, and yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead of everyone. The joke's on you.
Yeah, but he still did it. Like...
Yeah, he was still really fat, yeah.
Like, this is the stupidest thing that I've honestly ever heard. Like, it feels like he was just like, oh, I did, he had enough money to, like, be like, okay, well, I'm gonna, like, get surgery and get fucking the diet pills and shit, and I'm gonna lose all this weight. How do I feel even better about that? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna tell the internet that it was a social experiment, because it was. Obviously, I definitely 100% thought of this at the time. I just didn't think that I thought about it, even though I obviously had. Stupid.
So, let's see. Nikocado Avocado's video sparked speculation about his alleged 250-pound weight loss in just 7 months, as he had not uploaded any content during that time. Some even suggested that he used the weight loss drug Ozempic. However, Avocado never specified a timeline for his transformation. Contrary to the rumors, he did not lose 250 pounds in 7 months. He lost it in 2 years. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So there's a Twitter user showed images of before and after weight loss journey, falsely claiming it took place in 7 months. However, X added a community note clarifying that it took place over 2 years, not 7 months. Yep. So there was a recent video where the YouTuber said he did not make any videos for like 2 years. Mm-hmm. So he just recorded a shit ton of stuff.
Yep. While he was super fat, and then lost the weight.
And then lost a ton of weight.
Yeah.
To be fair, he was still fat for like several years. Like it's not.
Yeah, he still did the bad thing, and is now just saying that it was a social experiment. I don't know. I don't believe him, honestly. I really don't.
All right. So, Complex reported that the YouTuber managed to keep his weight loss hidden from the public for 2 years.
That's the most impressive part of all of this.
Most of his content over the past 2 years was pre-recorded as he kept working on losing the weight off camera. Got it. Okay. Many fans on X shared the link to another YouTube channel run by Nikocado Avocado, where he had uploaded videos 3 and 5 months ago.
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy, man. His content's still dog shit, yeah. You can do it, Dev. Lose weight. Listen, I am losing weight, man. Like people have been seeing me on stream recently, and I've lost a lot of weight. Like I'm getting there.
Wait. Good God, how the hell do you make a backlog of mukbang? By getting super fucking fat in a short amount of time, guys.
Make every meal a mukbang and just like record it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you record a video like every day and you're like, but even if you only eat the mukbang, like that's your whole meal for like the whole day. Recording a video every fucking day.
Yeah.
And having it be a mukbang.
Mhm.
You know,
That's how it is, yeah.
That's pretty easy. And then you gain a shit ton of weight.
So, shortly after Nikocado Avocado's video, titled 2 Steps Ahead, detailing his weight loss transformation went viral, popular Kick streamer Action Man took to X to accuse the content creator of using controversial drugs like Ozempic.
Yep.
Let's see. Telling your Ozempic is changing people's lives. This guy was going to die young. Now he lives from taking a shot or a pill. Okay. Yeah. Well, man. Like, what do you guys think?
I think that he got super duper fat. And he's gay, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he got super duper fat, realized how much he hated his life as a fat gay man.
He was married to another guy, though.
Yeah, I know. Listen. The fucking gay community is a lot more, like, judgmental about how people look than a lot of other communities. Like, super duper. That is not me being homophobic. That's just an actual fucking fact. You can ask other gay men.
I wonder if that video used as evidence in court was a wake up call for him to start losing weight. You heard about that, right?
No, actually.
Okay,
in
so
court?
a woman was stabbed to death by her husband.
Mhm.
And it was in the same apartment complex, and Nikocado Avocado was the neighbor.
Mhm.
And you could hear in the background of one of his videos her screaming.
Jesus.
And she was like just shrieking as she was getting stabbed.
Holy shit.
And he and his husband were just like eating, just like, it was like eating, not even giving a shit.
Wow. So I assume that the evidence was of their mukbang, and with the woman screaming in the background.
Mhm.
I'm surprised they didn't notice if it was that loud. You could hear it in the fucking background.
I think when you live in an apartment building, you just get used to like the noise of other people.
I mean, yeah, but like blood curdling screams. Come on.
Yeah, but if like your neighbor fights all the time,
I mean, you know what? That's true. That's a good point.
I wonder if I can find it. Hold on, let's see.
I don't really want to see it.
You don't actually see anything though.
I don't want. Okay, listen. There was a reason I've literally never watched any of his videos. I am.
We watched a couple together a couple years ago.
No,
remember?
we didn't. I left the room because I do not like mukbangs. I think they're gross.
Yes, from 2 years ago. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. You can at the 34-minute mark, you can clearly hear what sounds like a woman screaming in terror. You want to?
I
No?
would rather not. No,
Okay,
if you
fine,
want to
fine,
like
fine.
post it in the chat or something.
Fine, we'll just move on. Chinese zoo under fire after dying dogs to resemble pandas. So apparently they died from chow chows, black and white. Okay.
Wait. Were they with the pandas or were they trying to pass them off as pandas?
I don't know. A zoo in China has been accused of trying to deceive visitors with a pair of dogs dyed black and white to look like panda bears. Videos circulating on Chinese social media show the two panda dogs in an exhibit at Taizhou Zoo in eastern province of whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. Show us the video.
There it is.
Oh, there it is? Okay.
You know what? That's actually pretty good. of the type of dogs to choose, that's pretty good. They're still super cute though. You could just boop your cheeks.
That looks so stupid. Those obviously aren't panda bears.
Yeah, but they are obviously dogs. Like obviously, you know, but
Bad Naomi. You have to believe Nikocado. That's bigoted against fats.
okay. As a fat, I can be bigoted against other fats.
Thanks for the donation, dude. Lives in Dev's Walls says that he's straight and super judgmental. Thanks, man. Okay. This is just funny and stupid. Panda dogs, dude. Okay, what's next?
Wild.
Let's start getting through these because you have it's 11:36.
Yes, I know. As I
Yeah.
said, you're slow.
Yeah, you probably have till 12 at the most.
Yeah.
Let's get through them. A girl set on fire in Saskatoon
Why?
faces a very long recovery.
Why? Why
The
would
family
you set
of a
on fire?
15-year-old girl who was lit on fire. Oh my god, dude, this is fucking wild.
What?
Yeah, the Evan Hardy. Yeah, man. Evan Hardy School. So, a family of a 15-year-old girl who was lit on fire during an assault at a Saskatoon high school. Saskatoon, by the way, is a town in Canada. Says the teen has a long road ahead of her as she begins the healing process. The teen's family asked people to wear purple on Tuesdays as a show of support when classes resume for a shortened day. Reminds me of them painting rocks green for the next $2, man.
For the what?
The CC. I don't know what that means, but thank you for the $2. Why wouldn't you set yourself on fire if you live in Saskatoon? There's nothing better to do there. Fuck.
That's funny.
I don't know. See here, I can tap into like 14-year-old Dev's brain and personality, and 14-year-old Dev's brain and personality is saying, "This is awesome. Classes were shortened today. I can go home early and play video games.
Shut up, Dev. God.
Go home and play some fucking GameCube, guys. Fuck yeah."
Read the article, you ridiculous man.
Purple's a favorite color. $5 from Sean King. I have to start checking my grammar as apparently I can't do two things at once. LOL.
Correct.
Boo, Saskatoon Regina forever. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Love
Big
that
Joe says,
shit.
I don't think you're fat, Naomi.
Aw, thanks.
I think you're thick.
You were wrong, but thank you.
Listen, you have some
Read the article.
you have some fat in some very nice places, Naomi.
Read the article. Read the article. Stop.
Stop what? They can't see what I'm doing.
Stop.
Stop what?
Stop. Read the article.
Okay. So, a 14-year-old girl attacked the 15-year-old girl and set her on fire.
Jesus.
It's going to be the girl's grandmother said the purple's her favorite color. It's going to be a very long recovery.
Okay, yes, that 15-year-old got fucking charged though, right?
We'll have to see.
For assault?
So, a liquid from a black canister was poured onto her head, which was then lit on fire.
Jesus.
Multiple teachers came out of the classroom to save her, using items of clothing to snuff out the flames. Police have said the girl was taken to a Saskatoon hospital in serious condition with burns after Thursday's attack. They said a teacher who was hurt trying to put out the fire was also sent to the hospital. She's in an Edmonton hospital. Okay. She said her granddaughter was at a Metallica concert with her family about a week before the attack. That's one of her favorite bands. Purple was a color that she liked. Okay. A school resource officer took the accused into custody moments after the attack. The officer happened to be at the high school on an unrelated call around 12:15 p.m. Let's see. She was in court for charges of attempted murder, aggravated assault, and arson. She can't be identified under the Youth Criminal Justice Act.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I hope she gets charged, because that's who the fuck does that to be like, okay, I hate you, I'm gonna like burn you. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man. That's the school, in messaging to students and families, noted that some of the students may find today challenging, so adjustments to half a day of classes were made to the schedule.
Stop.
The first 40 minutes of the morning were set aside for what the school described as a soft entry, allowing students and staff to take a few moments and prepare for the day. Students were dismissed at 12:15 p.m., with staff remaining available till 1 p.m.
I mean, like, I don't know. Oh.
Wait, lives in Dev's walls for $2. They can't see what I'm doing, Naomi. Unfortunately, wrong.
Because, like, I think when I was in a high school, like, I think there was, like, 2 suicides. Like, they weren't close together, you know? Like, they just so happened while I was going there. And I was just like, well, okay, somebody killed themselves, you know? But I don't know them, so whatever. I feel kind of bad for feeling that way, but it's also just, like, it's what happened, you know? Like, unless it's, like, a really small school where, like, everyone knows everyone, you know? It doesn't, I don't know.
I know what you mean.
It seems kind of silly to close the school for half a day, but
In my final school year,
yeah.
there was a student who was giving birth,
Jesus.
and they announced happily, like, she gave birth to a healthy baby boy
That's fucked up.
on, like, the morning announcements, and I'm like, this is a fucking school.
Yeah, this is a school.
Yay, my classmate got murdered, and now I can go play in 64. Soy.
Soy.
Yes. Dude, I skipped, like, Remembrance Day
You
shit.
skipped everything. Yeah,
I
you
skipped
told
so
me.
much to play video
Yeah.
games, man. I don't give a fuck about school.
Yeah, that's the tism.
That's the tism. I'm like, listen, there are so many people who like skipped school because they were like drug users or they were just like the bad kids and they went nowhere, right? I skipped school because I unironically didn't need it. I was one of those rare kids who was like, I know everything you're teaching me before you've taught it. I'm just gonna fucking go home and play video games. I don't need you.
Yeah. Please no, Ariel.
My
please.
my girlfriend will give birth in your Discord server voice chat.
Please no. I will find a way to make
And
that
you went
big
nowhere,
POS.
Dev. No, I went here with you guys. You guys are the best.
Ah.
Yeah. Naomi dies. Yeah, you get to go play video games.
Yeah, that's yeah. You guys say I like accusing me. I won't cry at all over Dev's grave. No. He'll just play video games and not go to my funeral. Dave will have to take care of everything.
Based.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. Nope. A tiny glimpse of freedom. Moment inmate being released early is rearrested seconds later.
What did he do?
So, during his early release scheme, he was immediately rearrested seconds after leaving the prison. Okay, let's see.
One man was immediately.
We don't need the audio. Just
Why do you keep turning the audio off?
they can't hear it.
Oh.
He gets out of jail. He's like, I'm free. Cops immediately arrest him. Why?
What? Okay, read the article. I need an actual explanation. What?
Okay, so let's see. The extraordinary scene played out yesterday morning as a large crowd of young men waited outside the Victorian jail to celebrate their associates being let out after serving only a fraction of their sentences. The group, who were smoking and playing music in what resembled a party atmosphere, were heard reacting with astonishment as police cuffed the man, who they didn't appear to know. The suspect looked similarly surprised as he walked out of the jail, only to be immediately confronted by police, but allowed himself to be led away into a waiting police van.
What?
Let this be a lesson. Stay in school, kids. That lives in Dev's New Walls.
Jesus.
Listen here. Most people should unironically stay in school. There are going to be a few people who shouldn't, but you will know. You will know. Like, if you have to ask, should I be in school? The answer to the question is probably yes. Like, let's say that you're like Steve Jobs or something, right?
Steve Jobs didn't leave elementary school, Dev.
Yeah, I know, but like...
He left college.
Yeah. But like, sort of Zuckerberg, right? Because Zuckerberg, he was at college, but then Facebook started taking off, and he's like, dude, this thing's big. I should
Yeah, but that's different than leaving high school, Dev.
That's true. Okay, how about this? Let's say Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling dropped out of high school to pursue acting because he was starting to get like jobs at like 16. And it's like, listen, if you have these big opportunities coming up, if your business is taking off, if your acting career is taking off and you're young, and the option is to drop out of school, you should. But only if you have something big that's already lined up, because then you can jump ahead of all the school shit and just get right into what you want to do. Because for some reason, either because you're lucky or you're gifted or whatever, you have the opportunity. So like, you will know if it's a good idea to drop out of school. You'll know. If you have to ask, should I? The answer is no. That's the rule. So you should stay in school. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yep. Immediately arrested. He's like, what the fuck? I guess I'm getting arrested. This is, nothing's here about his actual arrest. Yeah. Okay.
What a stupid article. What the fuck, Daily Mail?
I don't know. Okay, speaking of cheese, guys. Shocked doctor discovers 30-year buildup of smegma under the foreskin of a married man who is suffering agonizing pain in his penis. A married man was rushed to the doctor after finding a stomach-turning 30-year smegma buildup in his penis. The patient was taking a shower when he felt pain in his genitals, and bits of hardened dirt began to fall into the drain.
Oh my god.
Mistaking them for kidney stones, he hurried to the urologist he's in Taiwan to have himself checked out.
This is why sex ed is important.
The medical professional peeled back the man's foreskin and beheld the revolting accumulation of sickly yellow-brown smegma.
Wait, he's married? Does he have kids?
Yeah, I think so.
Ew.
As Dr. Chen cleaned up the calcium... Oh, by the way, you don't really have this problem if you have sex regularly. You have a lot less of it. Like, if you haven't had sex in 30 years, it can build up. If you're having sex constantly, the movement and stuff, like, no problem. Yeah.
But then that means it's inside. I don't like this.
Also, yeah, you should wash it, obviously, too. That, too, yeah. Okay, so... Wait, his wife is the cheese girl from the other story. Okay. As Dr. Chen cleaned up the calcified scales of dirt, oil, and dead skin, a foul odor began to fill the clinic. Tidge, You don't even use your dick anyway. You just take it in the butt. Oh, is that it?
Oh, what the fuck?
That's a lot to fit inside of a dick.
Holy shit!
That is a lot to fit inside of a dick. Holy shit, dude.
No fucking wonder he was in pain. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? Is that his picture? Are they actually going to show us his face? I would sue the Daily Mail if they showed my face if that was my
what was
story.
in his foreskin. That's a lot of stuff.
Holy
That's
fuck.
a fucking fossil, dude.
Holy shit.
Common Peter Jordanson win. Thanks, listen to that must be the doctor. Yeah, it must be the doctor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So the medic, the director of the urology clinic, said, "We think this buildup was there for 30 years. The whole thing broke apart like stone, giving off a powerful odor.
Oh, that's gross.
His private parts hadn't been active for 30 years. If we hadn't found it, his partner might have discovered this treasure first."
If it hasn't been active in 30 years, I doubt it, but okay.
The man was reported to have a rather long foreskin, but no ability to pull back the foreskin.
Oh, yeah, what's that called? Phimosis? Phimosis?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't remember what it's called. It starts with a PH.
No one seems to have told him that the foreskin can be retracted to expose the entire glands to be cleaned.
Yeah, this is why sex ed is important.
Yep. He sees patients with excessive smegma buildup around every 2 years. He urges men to clean their penis and foreskin daily with water and a little soap while showering. Yep. That's normal for most people. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Says a penis haver.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, the aged smegma was sealed in a specimen bottle.
Jesus.
What a... Yeah, because you know what? Yeah, jerking off would also solve that too. Like, you just didn't use it for 30 years.
Well, I don't know if, like, jerking off
I
would, like...
wonder if he has, like, magic powers now.
Maybe. All right. Well...
Yeah, wash your penis, Jordan Peterson.
Okay, listen, I want, like, this isn't sex ed in general hygiene. Your parents tell you to... Listen, I know many people whose parents didn't tell them how to do shit.
Yep.
Hello.
Yep.
You have to
Okay.
learn it from yourself. This is why you actually go over, you know, sexual organs junk in
Listen, I don't mind going over sexual
in
organs.
sex ed.
I like how that just fucking
Piece
took the
of
wind out of your sails immediately.
God.
Okay,
Next article.
you know what? Wait, all this could have been avoided with good old circumcision. One win for the Jewish community. I mean, yeah, but that comes with its own problems, though. Thank you for the $1, though. Listen, we are approaching the end. Naomi has to go in 11 minutes.
I have time
So
for one
let's,
more article.
yeah, we're gonna do the one that is the thumbnail.
Oh, the thumbnail?
Or
Okay.
It's the final one. Identical twins swapped places after killing Amish children in a horse and carriage crash.
What?
So, we have a car accident, only they're Amish, so it's horse and carriage accident.
Yeah.
And we have identical twins who swap places.
What?
What a story. Okay. Here they are. I mean, they're pretty cute.
Isn't that just the one?
No, that's two of them. Can you tell?
No.
Identical twins. Okay. Identical twins have been accused of swapping places after one of them, while allegedly driving under the influence of drugs, crashed into an Amish horse-drawn carriage, killing 2 children. So Wilma Miller, who is 7, and Irma Miller, 11, died in the smash on September 25th, 2023, while 2 of their siblings were rushed to hospital with injuries.
Okay, no, wait. I don't think they're Amish.
Yeah, they were driving a
The
car that hit
twins
the
aren't
Amish.
Amish.
Yeah,
Okay,
they hit the Amish,
The
yeah.
twins are not Amish.
Yeah.
I understand.
So the prosecutors allege that Samantha Jo Peterson from Minnesota was driving the car that rear-ended the carriage. However, at the time of the crash, Samantha's twin sister, Sarah Beth Peterson, claimed to be the one behind the wheel. Prosecutors have since claimed this is not the case. So for some reason they switched places? But okay.
Maybe they thought that if...
She looks methed out as fuck, dude.
Yeah, no, that's, like, the first one's one sister, and then this is the other sister.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
The meth twins. Listen, guys, if you have like that cute twin girl fetish and you ever want to get in on that, just find meth twins. You'll be good. They'll do it.
Gross.
Okay. Samantha Peterson's driving license had expired at the time, and she had no insurance for her silver Toyota 4Runner. Okay.
Oh, that's why they switched.
A lengthy investigation found inconsistencies in the twin stories. Samantha now faces 21 counts, including vehicular homicide, driving while intoxicated, and leaving the scene of an accident. Sarah will appear in court on April 1st, facing 16 charges, including aiding and abetting. Aiding and abetting. Jesus Christ. I'm burping like a storm now, suddenly.
Ah.
Yeah. Ew, that's basically incest. Listen, it's incest for them, but not for you. That's the point.
You're gross. Anyway.
Okay. Sarah was on scene short time before our first deputy arrived. That allowed him to come up with a story where Sarah would take responsibility for the crash and start to mislead the investigation from that very point. I see. Yep. Those are the 2 children who died.
That's upsetting.
Wait, why do they have Starbucks
I don't know.
if they're Amish?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, so Sarah said that she had been driving when she hit the back of the carriage. They made the switch because Samantha was high on drugs when the crash happened. She was scared she'd be sent to prison. Well, she's going now.
Yeah.
Officers found a couple of marijuana blunts in the vehicle, and also they found out that Samantha had been using meth. One police officer allegedly left his recorder running and walked away during the investigation, where it is allegedly recorded that Samantha said, "I think one of the guys is on to me. I don't really care. There's no way they ever know the difference between us. I can't tell." Listen.
That officer definitely was like, it's definitely the fucking obviously druggy sister. How do I get around this? How do I prove that it's the druggy sister? And this is how I prove it.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Listen, if you have a plan, do not talk about the plan after the officers show up.
Yep.
Because this could happen. Like, there is a way for them to get away with this.
Oh yeah, of course.
They're just too stupid to do it.
Yeah, because they're high. You can't make good plans while you're high. That's not how this works.
Lives in Dev's new walls, $2. PSA, Oyakodon can be approached in the same way. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for the $2, dude. And yes, that's the final article for today.
What?
There are like 4 others or 5 others, but we'll do them next week. It's fine.
But you fucking windbag.
Because Naomi has to go. She has to go to work in 35 minutes.
Yep.
And I have many things to do. Ooh. And I have many things to do today. I'll just take this
Time
away.
traveler. What?
Oh, too bad.
World War III. What?
Sorry, Tim Pool.
Ah.
And I took the screen away. So, chat. Also, yeah, Tidge, I haven't seen you in stream in Tidge for weeks either. How's it been, Tidge?
That was
What?
that was a pretty like everywhere sentence.
Yeah. General support. Thanks for the stream. Everything sucks. Thanks
Correct.
for the $5, dude. But everything doesn't suck. It's okay.
No, it does.
It's okay.
No.
Things are okay.
Mm-mm.
Things are okay.
No.
Yeah, the guy who lives in my walls pays rent through YouTube, it turns out.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of am house husbandy because I think I do more chores than you do.
I mean, yeah, I'm out of the house.
But also,
more
you're
often,
in the, like, I work from home, so I still can't like just take care of the house
Yeah,
when I'm working.
yeah.
But I am able to do things at home more immediately than you are because you're out of the house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah, no,
you're
Tidge's
at
been here
home.
this whole time for sure. It's just that I haven't seen Tidge appear in any other stream recently. Like, Tidge used to go to some of the gaming streams. Tidge are usually here in most of the weekly sips. And I just haven't seen you recently, so it's good to see you again.
Listen.
I'm glad you're doing well.
Tidge has been here. You're just blind and ranting at Dave
Listen,
too much.
you. I haven't seen J-Mac for a while either.
He's dead.
Or, no, he's not. I see him in Archer's stream. I just don't see him in mine. Or Sammy.
Dead.
Yeah, just... Where'd all the regulars go? Fuck!
You get actual rent when you
Catch me.
Well, shit.
Thanks, man. Appreciated. But anyway. Tidge's in the Discord? Yeah, I think Tidge's in the Discord a lot, yeah. Anyway, though. Like, get a femboy French maid? That'll just be Tidge, dude. Like, there are people who are here all the time, right? Like, Blonde's here all the time.
Mhm.
And Indirect Soda's here all the time.
Mhm.
And, like, Yvonne and Katie, like, they're here all the time. And those guys are great. But, like, they moved on, Dev. Rip. Feels bad, man.
Actually, Dustborn finale when tomorrow?
Maybe, yeah.
Because like if
If
we
regulars
could
just
just
add Warbirds.
start earlier and just spend the entire like 4 or 5 hours getting it all through it in one go.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. It's not that statutory. It's here. People that used to watch and now no longer do that I remember. I'm like, oh, because parasociality works both ways. And of course, Sean, yes, of course, and Trash Panda. I recognize a lot of you guys in here, man.
Yeah, I like how you call them true fans and are now complaining that other fans are not here.
Yes, the true fans are here. The not true fans aren't.
Yeah.
And I'm disappointed that they're not true fans.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
Oh, sorry.
Ah,
What?
you're on my hair.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that. Listen, it's too long, man. Hey there, Sea Dranzer. What's up? The fake posers. We demand more gaming streams. They're coming, dude. They're coming. Anna said that Sammy was hot. Wait, really? Dude, you gotta send me like a clip of that. Like DM it to me or something. I'm here. I only wonder why sometimes. Oh, you should. You don't wonder. It's fun. You guys are. All you guys are me.
That's why they're true fans.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go.
It's time for you to go.
Yes.
Okay. I'm a true fan. Thank you, Sean, for the $2 right at the end. Listen, I'll be
Working.
working.
Not slacking off.
More videos coming and also more streams coming as well. Taftad, like now that Taftad has kind of gotten her feet re-wet by being part of the election debate stream,
Splurp.
we will probably do more streams together, I think, because she wants to get back into it.
Ah.
And Lilith can't stream anymore.
Yep.
Nothing, we're still fine, but she just can't stream anymore.
Yep.
So we'll be doing something, I think, Taftad and I. Trying to figure something out. Anyway, we're getting out of here. Thanks for being here, everyone. You guys are the best. Man.
Bye. Love you. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm feeling bad about something, but I can't recall what it was anymore. My memory is going.
Because you didn't take your drugs.
Wait, it doesn't affect memory at all.
You sure?
Yes.
You're positive
Yes.
about that?
Yes.
Maybe you can't remember because you didn't take the drugs.
You know what? Slaps. Slaps. Anyway, new video tomorrow. Dave was supposed to edit the Haiti refugee grilling cats video yesterday. He did not. I assume it's coming out tomorrow now. So new video tomorrow. Probably Dustborn as well tomorrow.
5 hours of it.
We've definitely got plans for this week to like really hammer on Star Wars though, because we want to get that game done. Because fuck that game.
Mm-hmm.
Probably some more Space Marine as well. Because next week, so like about 2 weeks from now, we're going to be getting a new Zelda game, and we kind of want to clear out some of these games so you can actually play Zelda and enjoy it.
I forgot that was coming out.
You took that time off though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, great, awesome. Okay, getting out of here. Have fun, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Love you.